Right. We get ready for this afternoon's session. Going to be looking at the NASDAQ futures. See what we got for popping up this afternoon. I guess it's this evening, depending on where you're at. I'm on the West Coast. All right. Get my screen going here. All right. So we got going here. Got the Topstep going. Just here we go. All right, now we're open. Okay. Big rip up immediately. Big old push up higher here. Might as well jump on it with a little bit of an ask. See if we can pull back. Probably looking for this thing to rip up a little higher to the 20s. Maybe 26, 15, 26, maybe. I'm going to go for a pullback. Maybe a flush down here. I'm going to do 5 contracts. I'm going to go short immediately here. Got filled 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Got 3 right here. Up a few contracts. I'll just guess I'll cancel out those other orders there. Let it flush down. 285. Not a bad scalp. Let's see what happens. Keep on pulling back. $80. Looks like there's a lot of little bit of support there. The imbalance that I saw. 75. So it looks like there's a little bit of support here at 15.05. Could be a spoof, but we'll see. Looks like a little bear flag, or not a bear flag. Looks like a bull flag setting up here. Pulling back. I might just I might get out of this and just get in with this thing to rip, to be honest. Yeah, now I'm down a little bit because I stayed in too long, but look at there's a big old ceiling in right there. That's what I don't want to see. Low volume. That's how it is in these afternoons sometimes. I think what I'll do is I will just wait 1 second here. So all these longs that just got long here get trapped, and then it pulls back and kind of flushes them down. I think I could probably get out down here at the 1505.50 range. I'm going to put in an order there, see if I can get filled. I don't think it's showing too much promise here. Could be wrong. There could be a little bit of volume kicking in here. This is a bull flag, so we'll see. There's just a lot of sellers just sitting right there, so it doesn't look too promising for me. And if they start getting smacked down, then they're going to want to flush out. Like right here, hopefully I can just get filled and make a couple bucks right here. This is the Topstep combine right here, just one of my qualifiers. I have this is a $150,000 account that I'm trading. I was hoping that it would go past and flush down a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see if I can get filled here. Looks like there's a little bit of hold up on some buyers and some support there, but I'm just gonna still stay strong here and see what happens, and I'll give it to a little bit higher, but looks like it's just going back and forth. Yeah, it's gonna get squeezed out now. Now that bull flag went up, could be a false breakout and just get slammed right back down, or actually kind of pull out here. Now I'm gonna be adding a few more contracts up here at the top. Just waiting to see for a false follow through. But it looks pretty promising. I mean, it's a nice little bull flag on the 1 minute chart. This chart's jacked here. Let's get this thing fixed up. Let's do range. Let's do 1 hour. It's fine. So it looked like it had a lot of support right there. That's what I was not looking at, but it kind of looked like it was. So I'm going to add right here. I'm going to add 13. Yeah, I'll add 2 more contracts in here. I just want to see this get eaten up a little bit more, is all. If it starts going against me, though, I'm going to get out. There's no reason. Yeah, it could squeeze right up into those 20s, like I was saying. That's the only problem with this. So now I'm down to 13 at least. Yep, looks like it's going. Get slapped right back down. Come on. Just waiting for it. Hopefully it's going to get slapped right back down. Hit 15. 15 might hold. We'll see. Down. Just a few. I won't let it go against me too much. It's getting heavy each way. A little tug of war going on. I'm watching this here though. This looks like it's going to push. So I might just get out for a small loss here on this one. No big deal. I'll just go at 75 on the bid. Yeah, this thing's gonna snap right back down, hopefully into the 1750s would be nice. Not go back up, but alright, I'm gonna do a quick ask and hopefully I can get a little value add. Little add and then drop right back down. But it's pushing. Buyers and buyers. Slam back down. There's a little bit there. It's getting bought back up. Getting bought back up. expecting him to get pulled down a little bit here to at least 15. Just gotta wait. Gotta be patient. That's the one thing about when you trade, you gotta be patient. So what I could do is take out half or just watch for a nice little pullback here. Like I said, 15, so I'll do a buy right here. Hopefully it'll come on down into this area. Just waiting for it to pull back. Slide on down. Got some heavier sells in there. See, the buyers are kind of stepping in this area, so I could just get out for a little bit less and then resell back up here. I just don't want them to rip it, which it could happen. Because right now, there's another little bull flag setting up. And if it goes over to like 22, 23, could push a little higher for another pull. Like right here. Like this is going to be a little bit damaging to me. So I'm just going to watch it. I could have got out lower and then just re-added up there, but I'm hoping it's going to be a false breakout. And then just have it kind of come back down. But there's just a lot of buyers that's shown here for the imbalance, at least. The buyers are stepping in now in the 20s. But see all those new buyers that just get in there and get slammed. And then if they get stuck and more sellers start piling in a little here, then it could be a problem. But it looks like they're going to be buying around the 15-20s. So there's a lot of liquidity and support in there. And there's liquidity and support at the 21. So we'll see what happens. I'm just hoping some buyers are going to get stuck in here, and then they're going to get trapped, and then it just kind of pulls back on them. But this could push up pretty well. Could be a nice squeeze, you got some like people like me shorting it right there, and then they get squeezed out. Is what it's going to be. What's going to be. But you gotta have a plan. You gotta have a stop. Like right now, basically, it's my risk is a little off balance. It's kind of on tilt a little bit, where it's gonna be a problem going to the upside and squeezing me out, or it's going to flush, and then I'm gonna get like a little profit or break even at this point. Because right now the ball's not really in my court. It's kind of going against me. I'm gonna get some drawdown going. And drawdown's never fun to be in. But my I only have 5 here. So 5 contracts isn't really that bad. If I had 10 going, then that would be a problem. So here's that pullback. So I could just break even or just take a little bit. And I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit. But I don't know. I've got buyers stepping up. They're holding that 15 level. But like I said, I think it's come back down to 15,015. I'm going to stay strong here and let the sellers sell through. There you go, just like that, and knock me out, and that's fine. So I made, now I don't know why it's short. That's kind of weird. I have 5 left. That's what so I did have 10 contracts apparently. Okay. So now I can just buy wherever. So I could buy. I'll just buy. Hit the bid. Just waiting. So if you want to cancel orders, you just cancel orders there. But we'll see. It might go back up, but I mean I'm still short. So I did cover. So I may have bought in a few too many shares. I guess I wasn't aware of that. You could always open up positions and see where you're at, but I obviously I had 10. I misspoke earlier about that. So my P&L's around this now. Here, I'll move this over so you can see it. Yep. So I will. My break even's technically up here at 20, which I don't feel like I want to hold on that long. Honestly, I think that it has great potential to go right back up there. But I would like to see it kind of pull a little bit more. Like it's got all these trapped longs in here, and if the shorts can kind of smash it down a little bit more, but I feel like these I mean it's hard to say. It's under the 9 on the 1 minute and then the 9 EMA. So that's kind of not so good for the longs. And then you're like way above all the 9s and all that stuff on the 5 minute chart. So I'm just gonna get out. It's really not too smart of me just to stay in long. But so I'll just wait for this little pullback, and then I'll get on the bid here and have them stop me out. Because on the 5 minute chart, it's looking pretty good. It's just not a lot of liquidity, so like I'm gonna let it pull back a little bit more here, and then hopefully buy me out here on the bottom. I mean, 17's not bad. A lot of imbalances there, but I don't believe it. So I'll let it come back down. It's kind of moving around a little bit. This could be the quick pop and flush down, or just a pop right back up. You got some buyers stepping up. The imbalances are kind of there a little bit. It's at least that's what it's showing. But then all of a sudden the sellers come in and they hit that bid and it just gets smacked down, and then all these longs are trapped and they just get screwed. But then the value buyers come in and they really start buying it up, and then it can reverse. So I'll get taken out here. Let them take me out. Boom, done. Not bad. So that's good. So there, I kind of made of a bad situation a little bit better. I didn't push it. I could have waited a lot longer. Maybe this whole area just ends up not holding and it kind of collapses and fails. It's already kind of looking weak. It's getting tested. It's getting tested. It's getting tested. And then if these longs get trapped in here, it's just going to straight, bottom out. Who knows? Go all the way back down to 15,000. But 15,000 is a pretty strong level, so we'll see what happens. I'm trying to pull up like what my positions is going to be, my trades, my order history. So I could do trades, and I think I bought a little bit more than I thought I had, so that's okay though. So Topstep, this is the trades for today. See, it's going down, and then if you're setting up this account, this is it's Quan Tower. So it's got all these, your position. That's already down there though. See, it's going down. Could have kept it, and it could have just let it flush out, because now it's gone past the VWAP on the 5 minute. So now it's kind of coming down. It's got a little bit of pull to it, a little bit more volumes increasing. As you can see now, the little 1510, you got some buyers coming in, covering. They're shorts because they want to collect. I think this is going to be a good spot just to get long. Because it's going to be the pop right over the this is going to be the pop right over the VWAP. So we're at the VWAP now, which isn't too crazy because obviously we're just we're in a very quiet period in time that the futures market's open. I mean, this thing could just flush. Who knows, right? I mean, this thing could just go down. So, but I'm long 5 contracts. The minis, not the micros, the minis. So, boom. I mean, you can be immediately up like that. And the cool thing is when you're trading Topstep and like the combine and things like that. Like right now, this is awesome. I mean, you're up, $400 or whatever it may be. But here's the thing: you have to qualify, and then when you qualify, and you do have multiple combine accounts, there's things, or excuse me, live accounts. What you could do is you could start making a lot of money, whatever, as a trader. The great thing about it is the fact that you are not risking your own capital. You pay the tryout fee, if you would. I'm gonna start taking out some right here. You start paying the contract, the fees. I just sold 3 contracts, and the cool thing is you will you have these funded accounts. You're not paying $150 or $300, whatever it is to sign up for whatever account size or balance that you're looking to fund. You just maintain it. Like, you basically just get to trade it and then not break a rule. That's it. It's like, if you can learn to trade, it's a very good business model and a very good way to go and be a trader. It's very inexpensive. Look, see, I'm holding a little piece on, and it's paying me. I mean, if I would have left that other one on, that would have been amazing, but unfortunately I didn't. There's that squeeze right on up. That's beautiful. Right above the VWAP. I'm not using this chart over here really. I mean, I'm looking at it, but I'm not really getting too crazy with it. Look at that. There's like no liquidity up there. I should start getting out. So I might have to start selling the bid here. Okay, good. That got me on one. Beautiful. This is going to be it. I mean, it might not be. It might squeeze higher, but I mean, this is crazy. So this is my little combine account that I'm qualifying another $150,000 one for. But I'm gonna get out. But yeah, there's this one, and then I also have my Tradevate account that I'm also kind of using. So here I'll show you. So I'm all out on there. So here's my Tradevate. I'm gonna log in. Go to my live account. I have a small account challenge on this one. Only have a few $1,000s in it. I don't want to do that. So, like, this is like $5,000 account. Get nothing too crazy on it. I have this. These are the minis, and then I have it set up for the micros. So, like, right here, I can say, okay, so wait for this candle to close on the 1 minute on the pullback, and then have another 1 minute make a new high at like 26.75. Just your typical bull flag breakout. And because it's a micro on this case, it'd be pretty easy to be able to buy, something like that. It's really not very stressful. I mean, when you got hundreds of dollars, and here's the thing, this is actually one of my cash accounts, so this is real money of mine. Something I would be a little more, a little more emotional, so to speak, versus, a Topstep account where it's not your capital, and it's a lot easier to. So there's it is, and it's This is gonna be your breakout.
Order filled.
I'm gonna get long here. Okay, I'm getting long in this area. It could be a false breakout, but that's okay. This is the cash count. Heck, it could pull all the way back down. Looking at the wick on this, it got up to 29. I think this is kind of just a little bit of a resting period, and then it might be able to push higher. But who knows? It might be able to it might pull back a little bit too. But I think that this is a decent spot would be to get in around 26, in my opinion. So I'm long at 26, which is fine. Down a little bit. Obviously, it's not much because I'm on the micros, not the minis. I think it's going to flash down, and then it's going to pop back up and go and push a little bit higher. But again, you got to be really patient in this game. You just got to watch what you're doing. Know where you're going to get in and get out. Right now, this 5-minute candle is not looking good. It did just break above some resistance on the other from the Friday's close. So that's why it kind of did its little push there. But it could be also like a double top or even a triple top roughly from Friday's close. So something to keep in mind. So this thing, or it can just push up and it can squeeze out a bunch of shorts that are in there probably right now. And that's probably what they were doing, is they were just shorting into the zone right here, because this zone is perfectly kind of lined up for the other day, right back here. Because this is Friday, and then here's today. It's pulling down, kind of holding up. The battle is real. It's going back and forth. We'll see what happens. But see, here's the other thing is, if I really think this is going to go up, then I could also jump over to my NASDAQ mini, not micro, and I can take a long. So if I'm like, oh yeah, I think this thing's definitely going up. Oh, if you want to get back. Or if I'm like, yeah, I think it's going to pull back a little more, then eventually go up. But this is like up, curling, kind of push down, tap, push down. It's just a little bit of problems kind of going for it right now as far as the long goes. It's just getting pushed down, pushed down. Just need a little bit of volume to pop and bring it in and actually push this thing up. And that's where like the imbalances and stuff come in. Like there's this, and then there's the Quan Tower, where now it's, it's coming down here. The cool thing is you have that imbalance percentage, so you're seeing how much more imbalance is on buyers and sellers. It's just a nice tool to have. How true is it? Do people get in and get out and spoof the market? I mean, supposedly it's illegal to do that, but I mean, who's getting caught, doing that? Maybe there's someone out there watching it, but right now I'm not really seeing it. It's really not a big deal to me. Let's see here. There's my order history. see I kind of want to do account info, but I don't want to show all my personal information. Let's see here. No, we're good. Oh, I got into one where I had like a few. I had a few, like a $67 loss or something. I wasn't even trying to trade that day. So. Good. All right. Well, that's going to do it for me today. I'm out. I got in, I got out, made a few. I still have that small little mini on, but other than that, no big deal. We'll see where it goes, but the little pullback is happening, and we'll see if it can pop back up, continue on, or if it's going to roll over. Not very much volume right now, so it's not really looking too promising on my end. There looks like a pretty good imbalance right there, so we'll see what happens here. Okay. Yeah, it's pulling back pretty good now. Let's see what happens if it hits the VWAP. Alright, y'all. Take care.